Hey guys, it's Kate from Fitness, Family, and Food, and I am jumping on a little bit earlier today. I had the day off. I took a personal day so that I could go to a meeting for my oldest daughter who is going to be a senior next year, and I cannot believe that she is going to be a senior. So I thought I would jump on and take a moment to go over the next part in my series and talk to you a little bit about ditching the scale. So, I know you're probably thinking I'm crazy, that you need to, this whole series is about measuring and keeping track of things and using a planner, and now I'm telling you to ditch the scale and not focus on that. But I'm going to show you a better way to measure your progress. When you step on the scale, it is not telling you anything. It's telling you how much you literally weigh. It's telling you everything: fat, water, muscle, everything else in between that comes out of your body, and it's really not going to give you a good indicator of your progress. It's not going to tell you that you're getting stronger. It's not going to tell you that you're getting faster. It's not going to show you that you're getting leaner, more muscle, less fat. All of those things, it's not going to tell you. So I have something that I wanted to show you. Actually, two things that I want to show you real quick. And I don't know what my dog's barking at, so sorry about that. But let me get this turned around and I'll show you, and then go get that dog quiet. All right, so I know that it is important to keep track, and I understand that measuring progress is really important. When you work hard towards a goal, you want to not only lose weight, you want to feel stronger, you get more confidence, but you want to know whether or not your hard work is working. And so the thing that I suggest is that you want to measure your progress so that you can know accurately what you are working on and how you are progressing. Think of it this way, all right? Honestly, I used to be obsessed with my weight. I weighed myself almost every day. And if the scale would go down, I was inspired. If it went up a little bit, I was disappointed. And it really was not a healthy way to, see my progress. Think about it this way. You decide you want to get in shape. You start to exercise every day. You try to eat less food. You step on the scale every day for a week and the numbers go down. Yay! How exciting, right? And then you go to a cookout on Sunday or a party on Sunday and you step on the scale on Monday, and what happens? It's higher than before. You freak out, you go crazy, you fall off the wagon, and then, a little bit later, lather, rinse, repeat, and you start all over again. It's happened to me. I bet you it's happened to some of you as well. So over time, I learned that, when I want to strength train, I eat properly. I want my body to shed fat, but I want it to keep the muscle that I have. And when you keep muscle, your measurements will go down, but not necessarily your weight. Your weight will eventually over time, but your measurements will give you a quicker indicator of what's going on. So this is my journal, and I want to show you what I have here. So let's see if I can get this a little bit. There we go. So this is a 12-month progress tracker, and I did make a copy of it because I want to write some things on it and show you, but I don't want to write on this one so that I can actually use this. So this is what it looks like. It's in the little mini planner, and it does have, very easy with the rings, and it's pretty easy to work with and take off and on. So I'm going to switch this out I did make a copy of it so that I can write on here to show you. Now listen, before I get started, I want to set a ground rule. You do not track this every day. It will drive you crazy. Our bodies are incredibly complex, and all sorts of stuff happens overnight. And your, weight and measurements can fluctuate over the course of a day, let alone overnight. If you measure this every single day, you will drive yourself nuts, and you will have way too much scrutiny on yourself, and you'll start to really allow that negativity to come in, and you don't want that. So I suggest once a week, and you pick the time, you pick the day, Monday or Friday. Some people do Sundays. It depends on you and your schedule. If you're the type that tends to get a little bit of splurging in on the weekend, then do it Friday. If you look over time, you'll get a clearer picture of long-term changes. Okay, so when you do the measurements, you are going to use something that looks like this. Oops, this is my measuring tape that I got from Beachbody, and it just has the metric on the one side and the inches on the other, and it's flexible, so you can wrap it around and get a nice clear picture of what the accurate measurement is. Now, if you don't have one of these yet, then all you need to do is run to the Dollar Tree and you can get one of these for $1. The measurements should be taken in the morning, not right after you work out. And I usually do it, before I even eat breakfast. It's just the first thing that I do. I go to the bathroom and then I measure on my measuring day. And I know this is kind of weird, but let's see if you can even see. I have some freckles. I try to find something on myself so that I can measure in the same location. I mean, think about your arm. Your arm is not exactly the same, or your thigh is not exactly the same in the entire area. So, I pick a freckle so that I know that I'm measuring in generally the same area every time. You want to do your neck, your shoulders, your chest, your hips. You want to do your thighs and your upper arm or your bicep. At your waist, do it right at your belly button. When you are doing your chest, lift up your arms, wrap it around just right above your nipple, and then lower your arms down to get an accurate read. And when you do your hips, always choose to do the widest part of your hips. So that will definitely help you. And then the other thing that you need to do, and not a lot of people like to hear this, I personally don't like it either. When you do these measurements once a month, you need to stand in front of a mirror or get somebody to help you out in either your bathing suit or your shorts and your sports bra with your cell phone. Take that picture and then, put it in a hidden folder on your computer. That's fine, but you want to be able to look back and look at the changes. When you do this, let's just do, let's say upper arm. So let's say you start off at 18 inches, and then in February you are at 17 and a half, and then you end up at 17, you're at 16 and 3/4, whatever it is. You just see this. This doesn't really tell you a whole lot, but that picture is going to show you. You're going to see the changes over time. I mean, when you look at yourself day to day, you don't really notice that you're changing. But when you look month to month, then you will be able to easily see how your body is transitioning in the way you want. If you aren't seeing the transitioning that you want, you aren't seeing the changes, then you need to take a look at your exercising. You need to take a look at the food you're eating and re-look at your plan and reevaluate. So, this is definitely a tool to use. You don't want to be obsessed with it, but you want to definitely keep track, because it will show you that your hard work is working. I hope you have a great day. I'm going to go take care of these crazy dogs of mine and find out why they're going nuts, and I will talk to you later.